Lee's public persona may be that of a stern, iron-fisted leader, but that hard-edged image belies a softer side.
Well, I am the one she recognizes most. I mean, moment she hears my voice, she knows it's me. I mean, 62 years together. I mean, which makes it more difficult, because I think for her and for me. But I've adjusted. But there'll be another adjustment when she finally isn't there. Then this big house will be empty. So, but that's life, I mean.
He's a politician, yes, but he's also a lover, a husband, a father, a grandfather. He opened up quite frankly about his wife's condition, you know, the darkest moments of his family life, the happiest moments, what it was like in the Lee household. So that was quite moving for me to see firsthand.
Many Singaporeans the Straits Times team spoke to were curious about Lee's life away from the public eye and about the Lees as a family. Lee gamely answered all personal questions.
In your personal life, I mean, apart from your wife's, what has been the most trying and difficult period for you?
I think when my son's wife died, his whole framework collapsed. No wife, little baby, one Filipino maid. So mother-in-law and mother pitched in. My wife used to go there and help out, and I would take them out for walks around the Istana. The first year was very troubling. I mean, he was in a daze. If you think you married the girl and your children will be as bright as you are and as pretty as she is, you're going to be very disappointed in life. You marry a person so that if the child is like her, you'll be happy. Whether son or girl like her, you'll be happy. And if it's like you, well, you cannot help it. Please try to get somebody who will raise your standard, which was what I did. So you can see my 3 children, whether it's like her or like me, I claim no monopoly. So I told my children that, and they bore that in mind. So the grandchildren, no trouble. I never hit them. No, I think my wife did most of the disciplining. She had a cane. Not used very often, but she has caned them. And they know that there are certain things you don't do. And I would support my wife in that. There's no sort of bickering between the husband and wife, and then they say, oh, my father's right. I don't believe in love at first sight. I think it's a grave mistake. You're attracted by physical characteristics, and you'll regret it. Utter rubbish. Utter rubbish. Look, I'm a pragmatic, practical fellow. I do not believe in horoscopes. I do not believe in fengshui. I'm not superstitious about numbers. But if you have a house which other people think is disadvantaged fengshui and numbers, and when you buy it, you must consider that when you resell. Look, I've told the cabinet when I'm dead, demolish it. I have seen other houses, Nehru's, Shakespeare, and it's a shambles after a while. People trot through and so on. And because of my house, the neighboring houses cannot build high. I said, demolish my house and change the planning rules, go up, my land value will go up.
You mentioned gay rights. Just wondering, what is your personal view on being gay? Do you think it's a lifestyle? Or?
No, it's not a lifestyle. You can read the books you want, I mean, all the articles. You know that there's a genetic difference. They're born that way, and that's that. I mean, so if 2 men or 2 women are that way, just leave them alone.
After more than half a century in politics and in the public eye, it seems the things that drive Lee remain the same: his love for his family and his passion for his country.
I guess my lasting impression is of someone who is very devastatingly intelligent, has a very abiding passion for Singapore, and who holds his beliefs so strongly that it can be shocking to some people.
Before I embarked on this project, I had mixed feelings about Singapore, having done national service, and I grew up abroad as well in Hong Kong. So I didn't always feel that I was rooted to Singapore. When talked about how Singapore is a near miracle. People want to come to Singapore to live and to work and to have their families because they can feel, whether they're of different races or religions or different cultures, that they can find a home here and belong. And I think that was very powerful for me, that, we have these very basic but very crucial values. And I think, to me, that is something that is worth fighting for and is worth dying for.
What are the things important to me in my life? My family and my country. I stand by my record. I did some sharp things to get things right. Maybe they disapprove of it. Too harsh. But a lot was at stake. At the end of the day, what have I got? Just a successful Singapore. What have I given up? My life.